Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Drago, and welcome to my Dark Souls 3 Platinum Trophy Guide. In today's episode, we're going to continue on, and we're going to continue where we left off after the battle with Dancer of the Boreal Valley, and we're going to continue into the Garden of Oceiros. We will defeat Oceiros the Consumed King, and find the hidden area called the Untamed Graves. So first of all, I got some souls to spend, and I'm going to go ahead and see what spells I can purchase. So I got all the pyromancies bought, all the spells bought as well. So let's see what I have remaining. I think I still might have to purchase some miracles. If not, then I'll probably just go ahead and level up. So let's see here. Yep, I got all the stuff from Urea. And I got all the stuff from Cornix and Orbeck that's available so far. But I can go ahead and learn some dark sorceries and pyromancy. So I'm going to go ahead, purchase Affinity. Let's see here. Report. That's actually a pretty fun one. Dark Edge, even though I'm not going to use it. Dark Blade. Vow of Silence. Bought that again. Bought Black Flame. You guys remember that from Dark Souls 1. That was a fun one as well. And also Deep Protection. I can buy that. So moving on, I'm going to go ahead and make my way to the Dancer of the Boreal Valley bonfire. So let's go ahead and teleport there first. Now this episode is probably not going to be very long. I'm hoping I won't be getting killed in this area. It can be kind of a pain in the ass. This is another toxic area, sort of like the swamp in the Profane Capital. And luckily for us, this is also going to be the last toxic place in the game. So first things first, when you arrive at this bonfire, you'll notice that this ladder leading up top has been unlocked. Just go ahead, climb up the ladder. And I don't remember there being anything up these walkways. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and take a left. If you go straight, this will lead you to the Lothric Castle. So we're going to head to the left first. This is the area leading to the Garden of Oceiros, and also the area called the Untamed Graves. I believe it's called the Untamed Graves. I might be wrong there. So down below is the Garden of Oceiros. Now what you want to do here, you want to go ahead and take this elevator down. I don't need to waste my time with that Cathedral Knight. And down here, get off before the elevator reaches the bottom. And over here to the right, you will find an Estus Shard. Also, if you take the left side, you will see an item located in the body here. And this is going to be another Titanite chunk that you can claim. And over here, this is where the toxic area is located. This floor is toxic down here, so do be aware that you can pick up a Ring of Sacrifice and equip it if you think you are going to need it. Down here, below this walkway, there are a few of these slugs and also some items. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick up Claw. And the Shadow Leggings, you might remember those from Dark Souls 1. That was the ninja outfit, so to speak. I'm trying to avoid these gigantic pus of man enemies. I believe that's what they're called. And right here, I'm just going to go ahead and make my way to pick up the Human Pine Resin, as well as another Titanite chunk. And over here, shortcut. This will unlock area for us, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it up. This is going to be the shortcut to the Dancer of the Boreal Valley bonfire. Again, there are clerics up top that basically heal these guys and give them more health. You can see that they have this kind of sacred oath-like effect to them. Go ahead and pick up another Titanite chunk. Gives me a total of 5. So I was actually thinking about possibly respeccing this build to quality. I might be doing that simply because I really don't use too many spells, and I've tried. I've said that I'm going to use this build as a pirate build, but honestly, this game is so much easier as a melee character. It's not even funny. I haven't been using any spells at all outside of the Karthus Flame Arc buff. So now, since I unlocked the shortcut, I'm going to take this elevator down and get off before it reaches the bottom. This will lead us to a ring and an area from where you can safely pick off a couple of Cathedral Knights. So over here in the body, I'm going to pick up the Dragonscale Ring. It reduces backstab damage, and as some of you might know, this basically makes it useless since backstabs are almost non-existent in PvP in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and equip my longbow, and I'm going to go ahead and cheese these guys basically from the safety of this rise here. So I'm just going to go ahead and wait till this guy comes a little bit closer. Or maybe not, maybe he's just going to walk away. Where are you going, buddy? I'm right here. And over here you can just safely stand here and pop him straight in the melon. Smile for the camera. He can actually hit you once in a while from here, so do be careful when you see him start his wind up. It's always better to just roll out of the way so you don't get nailed by his giant cathedral sword. I actually like these guys' armor. I just wish it wasn't so heavy as it is. Stand still. God damn it. Okay, and there he goes. Now we're just going to go ahead and do the same thing to his buddy over there. And his buddy will actually drop a magic Stoneplate ring for us. So I'm just going to go ahead and lure him over here first. Yeah, as I was saying before, I'm usually not big of a magic user. The only type of magic that I prefer using is Faith, usually just because it offers a lot of nice utility spells and buffs, and good stuff like Great Magic Barrier, basically, and overall buffs like Sacred Oath. So I do prefer using those. I'm not big on offensive spells and sorceries, so maybe this pyromancy won't be as useful for me, so I might respec into a quality build. We'll see it. Okay, this guy needs to stand still as well. Shooting them in the melon saves you some arrows and also kills the guys quicker, as you probably noticed. Alright, stand still, buddy. Almost done with you here. I love the fact that all these arrows are just sticking out of his helmet. Alright, and once he's down, he'll drop a magic Stoneplate ring. So I'm going to go ahead and drop down, pick up Cathedral Knight armor, a large Titanite Shard, not too bad. Also, if you're having problems in this area, feel free to summon Hawkwood. The Deserter, he's going to be available for you as an NPC summon. So now I'm just going to go ahead and make a quick run to pick up some of these items here. Dark Gem, and And you will also find another Titanite chunk on the body here. Okay, now I'm going to avoid most of the enemies in that area just because it's kind of pointless to fight them to begin with. So I'm just going to go ahead and proceed to fight the boss. The boss in this area is Oceiros, the Consume King. And you can see him wailing as you approach the fog door.
You ignorant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you? Of the power of my beloved Ocelot, child of dragons. Well, I will not give him up. For he is all that I have.
Okay, so I actually like the voice actor for this guy a lot. He does a very good job.
Where have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come out. Come out. Don't be afraid.
For this battle, what I would recommend is using the lock-on every once in a while, but when the boss disappears from the screen, just go ahead and take the lock-on off, because you'd be better off basically without it. When he does these AoE attacks, just try to stay away from those. He got me for the second time with that stupid airdrop attack. His second phase of this fight is a lot harder because his moves become a little more unpredictable, and he does a lot more damage. Also, he will charge you a lot. Watch out for the... and if you do sneak up behind him, do watch out for that spin attack. Ooh, he almost killed me right there. As you can see, these charge attacks do quite a bit of damage. Got me with the charge attack again. These attacks actually come off pretty quick. The White Dragon Breath attack that he does, you can charge it rather easily. Just roll out as soon as you see him go up in the air. The Breath attack causes curse, so do be careful of that. If you get caught by that, it's no joke. He almost had me there. I just wasn't able to face him in time. And there he goes. So that was a fairly simple fight. He did catch me with a couple of attacks just because I was not careful necessarily during this part. But if you pay attention and just watch out for the charge attack, you shouldn't have any problems with him. Moving on up, I'm just going to go ahead and rest by the bonfire real quick. Once you're all rested up, go ahead and proceed through the doorway. This will lead you to the Untamed Graves area. There's only one enemy leading up to that, and it's one of these lizard men. You'll be encountering more of these guys when you arrive at the Archdragon Peak. So over here, there's a chest with a Titanite scale in the corner. And also make sure you pick up Path of the Dragon gesture from the body near the huge goblet. This gesture will come in handy a little bit later on. I'm just checking out all the gestures that I have acquired. So I'm getting fairly close to getting all the gestures in the game. Over here, another Titanite scale in the chest. And this wall is illusory wall, so go ahead and destroy it in order to arrive at the next area. And this is actually Untended Graves. I'm a dumbass. I think I was saying Untamed Graves before. And I'm going to pick up one of these shriving stones. Now over here, before, I'm not going to do this area in this episode, but I do want to pick up a ring in the corner here. Okay, and over here on this body you will pick up the Ashen Estus Ring, which gives you more FP regen when you use a blue Ashen Estus Flask, so make sure you pick it up. You obviously need it for the trophy. So moving on out, let's go ahead and go back to Firelink Shrine. We picked up another Estus Shard, so we'll go ahead and give that to Andre. So let's go ahead and reinforce this Estus Flask.
Be careful,
I can also go ahead and purchase the rest of Dark Sorceries from Carla.
Yeah.
I only need Black Fire Orb, really. So right now I'm doing pretty well on getting all the spells that are available to me. I'm going to go ahead and visit Ludlef. He has a few new spells available for me to purchase. Okay, so now I can purchase White Dragon Breath. This is what you get for Soul of Consumed King Oceiros. And as it says in the description, it emits the crystal breath of Seath the Scaleless Dragon. So I went ahead and picked that up. And I'm basically up to speed on everything. Picked up all the available sorceries, pyromancies, and miracles. So right now I'm going to go ahead and stop. I will catch you guys in the next episode where we will finish the Untended Graves area. And after that we will head off to Lothric Castle. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, have a great day.